Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I have some MMA news. So, Israel Adesanya got the matchup he was dreaming for, the matchup that goes with his plan that he's been envisioning since he came into the UFC. And the matchup he got is Anderson Silva. So, Anderson Silva will face Israel Adesanya at UFC 234. The same card that will feature Robert Whittaker versus Kevin Gastelum for the middleweight title. That same card in Australia. So, it'll be a big card. They'll have some interesting matchups on there. And this fight could potentially decide who will challenge for the title next. So this is an interesting matchup. And a lot of people are saying it's a bad matchup, or like Anderson Silva will get destroyed or this and that. And it's not like that's untrue that he's in over his head maybe, or it's appearing to be in over his head and this is like a really bad matchup. And yes, you could say all those things, but also it's kind of the best matchup. Actually, it's not even kind of, it is the best matchup Anderson Silva can get considering his age. You can't act like he's in his 20s or even 30s. He's in his 40s. So opportunities like this not gonna come along that well. If you want to be the best, and he still thinks he's the best, then why not fight one of the best right now? And if you want to get to a title right now, you either have to fight Jacare or you had to fight Israel Adesanya. You had to beat one of them right now to get a title shot, at least in one fight. Like you got to at least win one fight. Maybe later on, like in a year, when people stack up some more wins and there are other contenders appear. But as of right now, if you want to get the next title shot, it has to either be through Jacare or Israel Adesanya. Nobody else. It has to be one of those two people. Unless both of them just miraculously get injured or lose somehow to other people. But right now, you want to get through a title shot, it has to be through Israel Adesanya or Jacare. And Anderson Silva is not going to fight Jacare. They're still friends and teammates. And matter of fact, Anderson Silva is Jacare's idol and all that other stuff. So they're not going to fight. Then Israel Adesanya is the better matchup. And like for different reasons. Like actually, his stock is higher than Jacare right now because Jacare already lost to Whittaker and Gastelum. So Adesanya is just the hotter prospect. I mean, the hotter contender right now. His stock's higher right now. So if you look at who's most likely will fight for the title next, it has to be through Israel Adesanya. So, like I said, he's not gonna fight Jacare, and it's not like he could sit around and wait for another opportunity. This is the best opportunity he can get. He got the hottest prospect in the middleweight division, who's right at the door for a title shot. If he can manage to beat him, then he gets a title shot, and his whole career just reinvigorated right there. There is no slow route. Cause say if you try to fight somebody in like the top 15, like lower down right there, then he lost to them. His career would pretty much be stalled out, and he would have to take a long route just to get back to any attempt of that title. He probably would retire after losing to one of those people. But if he loses, even if he loses to Israel Adesanya and get destroyed, he'll at least have 2 or 3 fights that after that, because he could say, oh, he's the new me or this and stuff, and like he'll at least his stock won't be damaged too much by losing to Israel Adesanya. But this is like I guess a win-win situation for Anderson Silva in a way because he has everything to gain, not much to lose. At this point, people aren't expecting him to win this fight, but if he can win this fight, it changes everything. And as far as Israel Adesanya, as far as him fighting Anderson Silva, this could be the best fight for him because Adesanya needs that attention. He has the skill, he has the talent, he has the personality, he has pretty much everything you need. He just needs the eyes on him. And he's exciting, and this will be a exciting matchup that will put the eyes on him. You got Anderson Silva, who was one of the best strikers in MMA history. And you got Adesanya, who's one of the best MMA strikers in MMA history, or one of the best strikers, period, and all this stuff. So both of them some of the best strikers, period, in combat sports history. Putting them against each other, you got the old versus the new. Let's see how it turns out. So, and people have been talking about, is Adesanya as good as Prime Anderson Silva, or is Adesanya better than Prime Anderson Silva? And this fight could say, maybe even past his Prime Anderson Silva is better than Adesanya, or maybe it is what it seems that Adesanya is better than Anderson. So it can answer a lot of questions and still be a exciting matchup. And it offers both fighters what they need most. Anderson Silva another chance and Adesanya attention. So it's the best matchup. Like I said, and as far as Jacare, like that fight wouldn't happen. In any other matchup that you could really think of in that top 5, top 6, top 10, it really isn't gonna get Anderson Silva a title shot or really anybody else a title shot. It has to be through Jacare or Adesanya. Yoel Romero's coming off a loss to Whittaker, but a very close fight. But he missed weight twice, and like it's not like you really had to fight Romero because Romero needs at least another win before he gets a title shot. At least another win. So it's not like you had to fight him. He needs you more than you need him. As far as you're one of those people, he needs you more than you need him. And then like Rocco about the same thing. He got knocked out by Romero, so he needs somebody in that top 5 more than they need him. They could kind of just move around him, so they don't really need to fight him because they're both coming off losses. Then Jacare, like I'm not gonna say it again. He just know he's in his position where he's not trying to fight anybody. He's trying to get a title shot. But even still with the Jacare fight, maybe he doesn't have to fight again. He could just, maybe if like Whitaker gets injured or whoever wins the fight gets injured and they create an interim title, then maybe the winner of Anderson Silva versus Adesanya could fight Jacare. Well, if Anderson Silva wins, it's not going to be that. But if what's okay, maybe if Adesanya wins in not the most impressive fashion, then he'll have to face Jacare for like maybe an interim title. So a lot of things could play out. But as far as basically what I'm saying is, this is the best possible matchup for both men. And they both offer each other what they need most. A lot of people might say, oh, this is a bad matchup and this is a bad matchup, or this is dumb and this is the wrong time for that. But this is actually the right time for all of this. Both men want to be the best. Both men feel they can be the best. So why not fight it out and see who's really the best? And this is going to be an interesting matchup because Anderson Silva is a striker and Adesanya's a striker. So it's not going to be like he had to deal with like a wrestler trying to take him down and throw overhand rights and stuff and trying to pressure him. And mix all the graphics, it could be a straight up striking matchup. So how Anderson Silva do when he gets a chance to just pure strike with another striker? Yes, Adesanya is younger and bringing a whole bunch of new tools, but how will he match up in a pure striking matchup with Anderson Silva? And it gives him a different style matchup than he's been facing since he's been in the UFC. A lot of time he's been facing a lot of these grapplers who try to strike instead of just pure strikers like Anderson Silva is. So it's like it'd be a breath of fresh air for both fighters, and it'd be an exciting matchup regardless. And that's what they got to do to fight. And that's how Anderson Silva didn't become great, like avoiding challenges, and this is the best challenge with the best opportunities. But that's about all I got to say for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more videos. Peace.